Welcome to my basement! Today we'll have another look at my Norwegian TRS-80 Model 100. If you want to know the history behind this Norwegian version, you might consider watching the previous episode which covers that. Today we will focus on repairs and bringing my beautiful machine fully back to life. Let's dive in! So when you open it up, there are two tabs holding it together, so you have to push this one in and this one in, and then you just open it like a book. So after the last video and the behavior, I got a sneaking suspicion that it might be the internal battery that is causing the issues. So let's test if it actually holds a charge. It's been 2 days since I discovered the fault with the system, so it should still be fully charged if it actually works. So yeah, it's about 3.7 volts, which is actually okay. So the other strange thing that I noticed is that if I waited for a day, or almost 2 days actually, the system started again. And I was able to set the time in basic, and then yeah, just like last time, it just cut. Let's plug the batteries in and see if we can start it up again, I guess. So yeah, let's see. And yeah, we have an image again, and it's the 28th of April, and it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, it actually remembers the settings and keeps the time. I'm still pretty sure it's something with the internal battery, either that it was completely discharged and I needed to charge it a few times before it started working again, or this machine will turn off after me using it for a while. So yeah, we are running code on the machine. It's very simple basic code, but regardless. And as always, I have no idea how to... Okay, shift, brake. Cool! I'll just leave the machine running for a while and see if it crashes again. Okay, so it worked for a time actually. It just crashed. I was able to edit some files and put in some text, maybe about 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and then I hear this strange noise in the speaker, and then it just goes black. So yeah, let's measure the voltages again. Yeah, so now the battery is way higher than it should be. It's 4.2 volts, and I've seen it as high as 5 volts. It should be just 3.6. So it almost looks like it overcharges, and that causes issues with the system. So to test the theory, I will remove the battery. It's pretty old at this point, so it's a good idea to change it regardless. But I think this is our problem. And yeah, that was not the issue, or it might have been one of the issues, I guess, because it did carry more voltage than it should have. So yeah, my next suspect is one of the caps. So I detached the screen and I have some new supplies from DigiKey. All the caps I need to replace the capacitors on this board. What I noticed is that if I wait for a while, I can actually power it up again and the machine works, and then after a while it stops working again. Yeah, not totally sure it's the capacitors, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. Okay, so I finally got it off. These battery terminals are sort of sliding into the battery compartment, but they were really stuck, at least this one. But I got them free eventually. So yeah, let's start replacing caps. I will do one and one so I don't forget where I am. The first one is 220 microfarads at 10 volts. So not sure how that happened, but apparently I ordered some wrong stuff. First of all, I did not order 10 microfarad caps, so I'm missing 3 here, and then I ordered polarized instead of non-polarized for these 3, and this one I did the opposite. I ordered non-polarized instead of polarized. Not sure if that actually makes a difference, but I have replaced all caps here, which should be related to the power supply part of the board, and my issue seems to be power supply related somehow. So yeah, let's solder in these caps and see if we have made progress or if we have broken the whole system. Okay, so I have attached the cables again and marked all the caps I have changed. So yeah, let's try to pop in some batteries and see if we are making progress. And yeah, we are up and running again. Last time we had a record of 10 minutes, so let's see if changing the caps did anything. So another week or two has passed and I have some new capacitors that I got in the mail today, so we will try to swap the rest except for these 3, I think, and yeah, see if it makes a difference. So yeah, there was corrosion here as well. I actually pulled the leg straight out of the capacitor, and yeah, it's corroded. So changed another 4 caps. Let's see if there's a difference. So still boots up, which is nice. See if for how long it works, I guess. The machine will auto power off itself after 10 minutes, and yeah, it's already flickering. Okay, so that's new behavior. It did not do that before, actually. Then it just showed a solid picture and died. Now it's starting to make a strange sound, and it died again. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. It actually died quicker this time than before I changed the caps. But I'm also starting to lose faith in my capacitor theory, because I have changed out almost everyone. Some were actually bad and really corroded, but the ones that are remaining looks really good, so not sure it will make any difference to change them, but I will to finish the work, I guess. There has been changes since I started replacing the caps though. First the machine could work for several minutes before it got this strange flickering on the screen and turned off. Now it happens much faster after changing the capacitors in this area. Yeah, let's change the last caps and see where we are. So yeah, that's it actually. You replaced the last 4 caps, and yeah, hoping it made a difference. I will mark these as well with some paint so that I know that I have changed them. But yeah, let's test it. So yeah, I marked the caps and they are somewhat dry, and I hooked up the wires, and I can't wait anymore. I have to see if it actually works. So let's just fold it up and insert some batteries. So the screen is screening, and let's see if it stays on, I guess. No, it's starting to get dim and slightly flickering already. Flickering some more, and there it stopped. But okay, now it's not sure if you could hear it, but there are some clicking sounds from the speaker, I guess, when it starts to fail. So we're back here on the bench with the TRS-80 Model 100. So I've been watching this channel on YouTube by Jeff. Not the dude, but Jeff from Ozark Mountains in Missouri, and he has a lot of videos about the TRS-80 Model 100, and he said 2 things that caught my attention. One is that it's a common problem with these, that they have so much flux on the motherboard, and after a while this flux might get conductive and you get weird errors. And the second thing he brought up is that you can also get weird behavior if the battery is not installed. And as you might have seen, I removed the battery early on, so yeah, let's open it up and try to clean it thoroughly to get rid of the flux, and also install a new battery which I got sent from America. Yeah, as you can see on these pins, there's a huge amount of yellow flux overall, especially in this area. It does not look to be that bad on other parts, but maybe also on the back side, I'm not sure. Doesn't look too bad on this side, but this area is really fluxed up. So I bought some cheap brushes for my lab. Let's see if we can get the yellow one out. So this is 99.5 isopropanol, and yeah, we'll see if that does the trick. Not sure if you can see, but the isopropanol is almost yellow. So yeah, the area looks a lot better now. I also tried to concentrate my brushing in this area, as this is the part that controls the power to the machine. But yeah, it looks clean. I'll try to go over with a cotton bud here to see if there's any flux that needs to be forcefully removed, but yeah, the board looks really great as well. There's no corrosion left. I managed to remove all the caps before they started eating at the board, which is nice. So the board seems to have cleaned up really nice. There's no yellow flux on the board anymore. At least this area is really good now, and yeah, the back looks pretty good as well. Yeah. So this is where the battery was. Let's see if they sent me the correct one. And yeah, I have no idea which one is positive and which one is negative, so that was nice. I have to measure it and hope there's still some juice on it. Let's see if it fits at least, and it does. This side it actually says plus, so it was marked after all. So it should be this way. So just some Kapton tape to keep it in place while I solder. So yeah, let's try to hook it up and see if it works. So yeah, let's move the camera a bit so you can follow along. Yeah, hoping it actually works this time and don't shut off prematurely. So as usual, it turns on, at least to begin with. I'm not sure if you can see the text here, but it's been working for 17 seconds. So yeah, let's leave it on for a while and see if the screen starts to flicker as it used to and shut off, or if it's better. So not sure what the run stop key is. It's a brake. That was it. Oh, it's just a brake. So the machine is still machining, at least. F1 was it? Actually, I have to look up the quick reference guide because I don't remember how to navigate this thing. So yeah, we're back at the menu. F8 was the key. And the machine is still working, actually. There is no flicker, there is no nothing, and we're at 4 minutes. After the recap, the machine died a lot faster than that. So yeah, let's see if we can set the date. You go to basic and you say day or not that. Day. Equals, and today it's Tuesday. Okay, day is set, and then we have date. Equals, and first is month, and today it's the 12th, sorry, the 16th of December 25. Not sure it can handle that. No, it couldn't. Date equals December 1683, and before I run out of IDs, let's try the 16th, the 83. Okay, so it's actually, they have changed it for the Norwegian market, the basic as well. You have to write the date with the day, then the month, and then the year. From the American user guide, I see that it's the month, then the day, and then the year. So that's a nice touch. And it's 10:25 in the morning. And yeah, let's go back to the menu, and we see that it's December 16th, 1983. Then the machine is working, and it's been running for, yeah, now we set the date, so I have no idea how long it's been running, but at least 10 minutes. And that has never happened before. So I'm pretty optimistic actually that removing the flux and inserting a new battery actually fixed the machine. So I have to say thank you, Jeff, from the Hey Bert YouTube channel. I would not have considered replacing the battery actually, because I thought the unit worked without it. Many posts online indicated that, but on the other hand, it might also be the other hint he gave me to remove the flux to avoid strange behavior. And yeah, it's behaving perfectly, and the machine looks really, really nice, almost new. So really happy with that. The machine is still working 3 days later, and it's actually really nice to type on. And it also has autosave as well, so when you're done typing, you can just turn it off. I can understand why journalists back in the day really loved this machine, and that it was a giant technological leap forward being able to bring this one out in the field. That's it for this time. If you like content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I do hope to see you again next time.